Hello everyone, my name is Justin James. Today I am the one introducing our topic, basic concept of gender studies. Today we are going to talk about the basic concept of gender studies. In our daily life, we can clearly see that people are treated differently based on the gender. From childhood itself, boys and girls are given different freedoms. For example, boys may be encouraged to play outside and be independent, while girls may be expected to stay at home and behave more carefully. Most of the time, we don't question these differences because they seem normal to us. But gender studies helps us to think about these issues more deeply and understand why these differences exist. It teaches us that many of these ideas are not natural but are created by society over time. So, by understanding this concept, we can start changing our mindset and learn to treat everyone equally with respect and fairness. So, for introducing the next topic, I invite Mr. Asur to describe about the differences between sex and gender. Thank you.
Myself Muhammad Shah Su, and here I am going to talk about the difference between the sex vs gender. Uh, as we know, one of the most important concept of the gender studies is that understanding the difference between the sex and gender. As the sex refers to the biological difference, something we are born with, like being male or female. Uh, um, these are physical characteristics do not change easily, but the gender is completely different. As the gender is about the roles, behavior, and expectation that the society is made and create for us. For example, people often say that boys should be strong and not show emotion in front of others. So while the girls should be remain calm and caring, but in reality, emotion and behavior and abilities are human qualities, not limited to any genders. In Kerala, we can see a drastic positive changes as as more women are working in different as more women are working in different fields, as well as the men also sharing household responsibilities. These show the gender roles are not fixed, and they can change with the time of awareness. I warmly welcome Nasrin into the screen for the talk of gender roles and stereotypes. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Vamda Nasrin. Our topic is basic concept of gender studies and I am here to present gender roles and stereotypes on this topic. Gender roles and stereotypes are very common in our society. We can clearly see them in our everyday life. For example, people often say that cooking is women's jobs and earning income is male's job. But today, when we look at our surroundings, our society, many male chefs are working in big hotels and restaurants. Even husbands are cooking for their women and taking care of children and cleaning the houses. Many women are working in offices and leading companies. Similarly, earlier people believed that they feel like engineering or technologies were only for men, but today many girls are studying or performing even better than the males. So, from this example, we can clearly see that stereotypes are not true, and it all are just assumptions created by our society. And when the people are forced to follow these stereotypes, they may not be able to follow their real interest or passion. They not be able to happy in their life. So it is very important to break these stereotypes and allow everyone to choose their own path, their own interest, their own talents, their own what they like. We have to allow them. So this is my thing, my concept, my idea on this. Thank you, everyone. Next, Devika will explain the gender inequality on the topic. Thank you.
I am Devika. So I am telling about how gender inequality affect our society. Gender inequality means treating people unfairly based on their gender. This problem still exists in many parts of our society. For example, in some families, boys are given more freedom than girls. Girls given more restriction in terms of education and career or even daily activities. In some part of India, girls are still not encouraged to continue higher education, especially after school. In workplaces, also women may face inequality like lower salary than men for the same work, fewer promotion or less representation in leadership promotion. All these situations are clearly unfair and create imbalance in society. Everyone deserves equal opportunities and equal respect regardless of gender. So reducing gender inequality is very important for building fair and developed society. By creating a better future, we must treat everyone equally and provide equal opportunities in the society. So I welcoming Swaliha for telling about impact on education and workplaces.
Hi, I am Swaliha. I will be talking about how gender affects education and work. In many places, girls are forced to stop their studies early due to social pressure or family responsibilities, which limits their future opportunities. In workplace, women may face challenges like unequal pay, fewer promotions, and lack of recognition. However, things are slowly improving in Kerala. Many women are now working in different professions and even taking leadership roles. Providing equal opportunities to everyone not only helps individuals succeed but also supports the overall growth of society. Then the next part will be explained by Naufia.
Hi, I am Naufia. The part I done in my project is the ethical analysis. From an ethical point of view, gender equality is all about justice, fairness, and human rights. Every person should be treated with respect and dignity, no matter their gender. If we treat someone differently or unfairly just because of their gender, it becomes discrimination, which is ethically incorrect. For example, if we give education to both boys and girls, it is not only just a good thing but also the right and fair thing to do. We know that ethics teaches every individual is equal and same. Therefore, every individual deserve the equal respect, equal rights, and equal opportunities. So, prompting gender equality is not only a social responsibility but also the moral thing that everyone should do. Thank you. Now, I would like to pass it to Alan for the conclusion and way forward.
I am Alan Jose from this discussion. I am here to tell about conclusion and way forward. We can understand that gender inequality is still present in our society, but it is something can be changed. The most powerful way to bring change in through education and awareness. When people understand these issues, they start changing their thinking and behavior. We should encourage equal opportunities for both boys and girls in education, career, and daily life. We should also avoid following stereotype and instead support people in achieving their goals based on their abilities. Even small changes in our mindset and action can create big positive impact in society. Now I am inviting Eswin to wind up our topic. Thank you.
So, good morning everybody. Myself, Esin Thompson. So, basically, gender studies teach us one very important lesson to respect and accept everyone equally. We should not judge people based on their gender, but based on their skills, characters, and abilities. When we remove stereotype and treat everyone fairly, we can create a more inclusive and peaceful society. If each of us take a small steps towards equality, we can build a better future for everyone. We took the reference from World Health Organization. It explains the difference between sex, gender, and their impact on society. United Nations, it helps us to know about the gender equality and women empowerment, provides global information on gender equality and human rights. We also took the reference from NCERT Sociology textbook. It helps us to understand gender, basic concepts of gender, roles, and stereotypes used in education. I am concluding my words. Thank you for hearing us out. Thank you and have a nice day.